Ukraine. Hope you're doing great. Uh, have just turned on my everything. I was filming the game, really, that I played yesterday. New wardrobe, yeah. So now let's go with the comments. I'm gonna switch on to the following page. Like, can you see it? My Twitter. I think like that would be nice. Right away, 1 minute ago, Austin Defender. I follow this one. I understand that it's some sort of like some of you don't like. I also like it's strange source, but they have the data. They publish images. That's why I follow this stuff. So they published the damage seen on high-rise apartment building in the Iranian capital of Tehran following strikes tonight by Israeli Air Force, which reportedly targeted senior military and political officials in the Iranian regime. right away, like we have those kind of the news. It's crazy, guys. Am I happy? Not really. Like, I understand. TT33, good morning. Hope you're doing great. We have Twitch stream, we have YouTube stream, we have... I don't stream on Kick today just to save the internet. I'm gonna look through your comments. Probably gonna do it on my YouTube page somehow. How to do it? How to do it? Content. I think I am live already, right? Just a moment. I need your comments, guys, because without it, it's no go. Denys Davydov. Okay, I'm streaming live. Okay, here I see your comments on my phone. Hey there, Dennis. Lunatic stuff. Yeah, I like slept few hours, just like 2 or 3, maybe 4 maximum hours the last night, and this is your life. Okay, great. I'm in Tehran. It's happening. Oh shit, Amir. I hope you're fine. Yeah, it seems like Israel didn't find the other solution. They're hitting like even... Is it like a residential building? I hope... Like, I want to see if the screen is fine. Good afternoon from Zealand. Oh, you have afternoon. How happy you are. Now we see you. Okay, thanks. So this high-rise building, indeed, could it be like residential building? They say that it's target of the Israeli Air Force. Like, okay, it is strange building, but I don't know. It has started. We have this image.
That's
crazy. Smoke is coming from different areas, from what I see. I'll not cross-check it with Google Images, but anyways, we have it like smoke is coming. It has started, yeah, that's the name of the thumbnail. Israeli planes are striking targets across Tehran. Why Tehran? Because, you know, before I showed you that nuclear facilities are located in the middle of the country, around Tehran, not sure. But they want to harm the political officials at first, I guess. Air defense sites are particularly hard hit. Air defense sites? Interesting. Israel closes its airspace and prepares for days of battle with Iran. Israel closes its airspace. Crazy. So you cannot fly to Tel Aviv. I've flown several times to Tel Aviv, few of the times to Tehran. And yeah, I said that I have my own counts with Tehran because they shut down our airplane. So that's why I don't like their regime and what they do with their own people. 3 minutes ago, update: the homes of top political and military officials in Iran were targeted during tonight's strikes by Israel against The Iranian capital of Tehran. So for now, the strikes report in capital. What's about the nuclear infrastructure? I just wonder. It's gonna be a long night, I feel it. I don't know, what is this? That's the Ukrainian news. Breaking explosions report across Iran. Okay. We have several of the cities here mentioning Laviazon, Sadeguech. Well, you may see those on the screen. And so it's not just Iran. And I think that's the... No, is it the similar building which we see on the top? Is it this building? I don't think so. I think it's the different location. Yeah, it's the different one. Well, lots of the lights looks like the standard residential one, actually. Yeah, Israel doesn't see like the other solution rather than to strike Iranian infrastructure, it seems like. But this solution is not good for Ukraine at all. What do you think, guys? I'm gonna go to your comments for a moment. Take a break, then you know there's tomorrow to... No, we have a breaking news, so I'm gonna stream like... I always stream, then, you know, Nancy Pelosi was flying to Taiwan, then there was exchange of the strikes between Israel and Iran, like there was the response of Iran or something. So yeah, I always stream those kind of the events. It's gonna be just like the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. You think so? Yeah, actually, you know, I follow... I forgot the name of the channel. Oh my god, my brain is not working. There was the guy from Task and Purpose channel. He left the channel, he started his own. He really was the active serviceman. He was fighting in Iraq, and he got this question: why did we fight in Iraq? Like, what was the purpose really? And he says that there was no really a purpose rather than some politician games. And he is the serviceman of the American army, and he is quite influential YouTuber. Probably you know him. They think they will hit nuclear targets. I guess that's the main point of this operation, at least it should be. Like for now, we have the list of those cities or towns, or cities and towns, and this is listed for now. Maybe I will cross-check with the stuff I have. Just a moment. I'm just gonna open it on my Telegram. I don't want you to see some others, maybe private messages. I also use Telegram for private messages. Try to find so many, lots of the stuff happening for the last like time. The airplane, Indian airplane. I recorded 4 of the videos. One about the game, one about the Ukraine updated. Now we have this one. So here we have the map of nuclear facilities, which was published by Israeli source yesterday. I already showed it in my recent video. So Karai, Iraq, some different stuff, like, and we may cross-check it with the names. Isfahan is kind of the famous stuff, so we may cross-check it. Do we have Isfahan here? No. Oh, Karai we have. Karai is here on the northern part. So part of the cities, they were hit, at least one. I see. So yeah. United States officials confirmed to Reuters that Israel has carried out strikes tonight against Iran, but add that the United States did not participate or assist in the strikes. Yeah, they're basically afraid about the response. That's it. And there will be a response on American basis. I think so. Not sure 100%, but Iran before they stated that they're gonna respond. I don't know. Should I search for... I don't know. So should I search for Iranian media? Iran. Yeah, obviously they say it's Russia, that they are unharmed, so we have their page. Iranian military updates, Islamic Republic, Iran armed forces. My lord, let me entry be good. And by exit be good. What? Entry exit? What are they saying? And grant me from your helping authority the noble Quran. That's the quote from Quran. I'm sorry if you guys believe in Islam. And yeah, Iran definitely, they keep the large part of their missiles underground. That's why I don't think that really this attack operation of Israeli forces, air forces, would change something. Yeah, they may harm the infrastructure, also nuclear facilities, but not everything. Iran will be still capable with its missiles, delivery tools to send possible nuke shells towards Israel. It's only the landing operation, guys. Only the landing operation. I don't believe that only with the airstrikes Israel may resolve it. No. Unfortunately, it's like that. And with the landing operation, there are coming other risks, like it happened in Iraq, the creation of Islamic Republic, and so on. So it really creates huge risks for Middle East in general. And I wonder about the oil prices. Then the markets will be open tomorrow. Then they open tomorrow. We're going to see the huge rise, maybe even by 2 times. Who knows? One strike sometimes could be enough. Yeah, I would like, Iranian regime to cease its existence. But if there's gonna be like a big war, it's very bad for Ukraine and for Europe in general. Richard Lewis, thank you so much for supporting the channel with your donation. It's very dangerous for Israel. Iran can not have nuclear. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's all that I said in my videos, in my recent video, it's all the failure of Donald Trump, actually, as for me. Because there was pretty much a wonderful deal, as Donald Trump usually says, under Barack Obama administration. Iran stopped enhancing uranium, or how to say it in English. There is depleted uranium and there is enriched uranium. Okay, they stopped enrich their uranium. They stopped their program. There was a really working deal. European companies, United States companies, some of them opened the trades with Iran. I remember how Iran ordered the record numbers of the ATRs from the European Union. Also, they ordered Airbuses for their commercial aviation. Back then, I was the airline pilot, and we were even thinking about moving towards Iran because there was the crisis with the jobs in Ukraine. It was before the case with the Boeing 737, which Iran shut down. So everything was developing in a kind of good way, but then Donald Trump took his first term. He canceled the deal, and it was over, and Iran started their program, restarted their program once again. And we have what we have, and Iran is... Somehow Joe Biden's administration didn't put too much attention on this issue. It only was, I would say Israel also didn't put too much attention. It all started to happen after Hamas attack on Israel, October the 7th, 2023. Yeah, 2023. Only that was one more spiral of escalation. And now Donald Trump wants to have the same deal, actually. But Iran says, no, we don't believe you. Now we are kind of powerful. We improved our military. We have our allies like Russia. They sent us planes and technologies to produce actual nukes. So they don't want the negotiations. They just fail in negotiations. Negotiations failed. So remember, we didn't initiate it. Iranian military says... What is this? Documents released by Iran shows Atomic Agency Chief Grossi has been completely coordinated with Israel and been carried out. So we're gonna check out Iranian side. Okay. Our ultimate negotiator. So they're totally against. They behave like Russia, I would say. So negotiations, just to speak with Donald Trump. So they put their weaponry and they laugh in front of Donald Trump, probably. our ultimate negotiators, showing some sort of the strange cruise missile. Reminds me Storm Shadow a little, but kind of the interesting case. Oh Lord, make my affair. So they're really like fanatics, Iranians. I mean, the regime, the people there are still hopefully okay. Richard Lewis, it's very dangerous for Israel. Iran can. Okay, I think I already read your comment. Have also support from Ryan Hesse. Thank you so much, Ryan, for your great support of the channel. You're just awesome. Now let's go to read your comments, my friends. The United States of America has to be stable of the world's fail. Yeah, it's all like the fail of the global security. It all started from the occupation. I think it all started from Georgia, actually, in 2008. Then occupation of Crimea in 2014. Then full-scale war against Ukraine in 2022. And now we have what we have. Like, there will be many of the local conflicts around. Israelis also fanatics. Some of them, yeah. Like, there are some of the forces which I don't like in their parliament. I also don't like their prime minister. And what they do to civilians in Gaza, I also don't like. At first, you know, I was very, after the attack on Israel, was really supportive towards Israel. But after what they've done to Gaza, like, I saw horrific, terrible images with kids and so on. So it's not the way how you deal there, like with airstrikes on civilians. I understand that, yeah, there are many people who support Israel, there are many people who support other side, but I hate Hamas. Hamas is no-go, it's the terrorist organization, it should not exist. But how to deal with it, that's the other story. Fascism in Russia, now fascism in the United States of America. Yeah, I heard like today Jake Bro called Trump a fascist. Okay, I'm gonna check out maybe some other news. By the way, Islamic Republic of Iran reported about the clashes in LA. Its behavior that happens in Iran, the United States government would have said woman life freedom. Let's go to, again, Iranian side. They tweet their flag. Okay, maybe. Netanyahu, you started this. Now watch what's coming. I wonder what tools Iran potential may have. Because before, they even hit some of the facilities of Israel. Like with ballistic missiles, I guess. And I hope that there will be a coalition like it happened in one of the Iranian strikes on Israel. Then most of the missiles were shut down. In the name of God, the most gracious, again, those tweets. Parts of Tehran neighborhood have been targeted. Okay, they show that Israel is successful with the strikes. Siren sounds, there are falling explosions. An image shows explosion site, thick smoke rising. Okay, and again we have more videos. Loud explosions heard in Tehran. Official page of Iran tweeted that 2 hours ago everything they show peaceful. Good night from Tabriz. Tabriz, okay. What a clownish uniform. All right, that's not really interesting. Following, okay, maybe some of the latest polls. Breaking. Initial reports say Israel has been able to kill the chief of the staff of the armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Wow, the chief of the staff. It's like Gerasimov, from what I understood, in Russia. Muhammad Baheri, in a decapitation strike. Decapitation, they call it, strike on probably that building. That's crazy. Busy day for you on several fronts. Thank you for the cover. Thank you, Team Bomber 1. Thank you so much for your kind support. Stay awesome. And I'm gonna check out your comments. So we have the first like kaput done by Israeli forces. This is a big catch right there. Yeah, indeed, that's the, from what I understood, like chief of the staff is like a big fish. It's like Gerasimov, I guess, in Russia. High-level target, yeah. Remember that bearded guy with a white beard? What's his name? Nas? I forgot. that was caputed by, I guess, Donald Trump. We're talking about Hamas, then it's Israel. Iranian High Command getting pager. It's not the pager, it was a missile strike. But yeah, the pager operation was really outstanding. I agree with you. It is similar to Ukraine spider web, but I think Ukrainian spider web is more advanced compared to pagers. Israelis, they had to, just to put some devices into pagers, and Ukraine had to organize all this logistics. Yeah, where America voted Ukraine and Georgia to NATO in 2008, France and Germany vetoed. Yeah, Germany I know, about the France I didn't know actually. But yeah, back then we had a huge support from America. Not anymore under this administration. So yeah, we have some breaking news. Initial, let's go to the news. Okay, statement.
Iranian regime has called for the destruction of the state of Israel, planning and advancing concrete military plans to do so. Over the past few months, intelligence has shown that Iran is closer than ever to obtaining a nuclear weapon. This morning, the IDF began preemptive and precise strikes targeting the Iranian nuclear program in order to prevent the Iranian regime's ability to build a nuclear bomb in the immediate time frame. We have no choice. We are operating against an imminent and existential threat. We cannot allow the Iranian regime to obtain a nuclear weapon that would be a danger to Israel and the entire world. This operation is for our right to exist here, for our future and for our children's future. The State of Israel has the right and the obligation to operate in order to protect its people and will continue to do so. The IDF conducted significant preparations for this operation. We are well prepared both in defense and offense to defend ourselves. The IDF will continue to defend the State of Israel. For years.
Okay, we have the statement by Israel Defense Force about the night strikes against Iran. We already listened to what he said, like Richard Lewis, thank you so much again for your kind support. Hey Dennis, what do you think Israel should do? I don't know, I'm not Israeli, I don't know what they should do. I understand that they cannot, they do not see Iran having nukes, and apparently it was imminent for Iran to obtain the nukes. That's why they decided to act in military action. Backed up by United States or not, they don't care at this stage, because they see it as the threat for their existence. They do it. That's what I want to say, that I don't have the other opinion. Like, I'm not Israeli, it's hard to tell. But again, it's my thought that without the ground operation, it's impossible to eliminate the threat from Iran. Like, they put underground lots of the stuff. So with airstrikes, you cannot eliminate that. In the mountains, like, they even show like 800 meters deep, they have some stuff. So I'm not sure about nuclear program, whether they able to hide it somewhere, but yeah, we have what we have. John Harman, thank you so much for your awesome support of the channel. Thank you so much for it. Breaking, but yeah, again, guys, I'm not on the Iranian side. It's absolutely no-go, because they are, first of all, they are supporting Russia. They are the ally of Russia. Also, they shut down our airplane of my airline where my mates died and our passengers. So Iran has a terrible regime, but I have to be honest with you, with just airstrikes from Israel, this problem is not resolvable. It's my opinion. And also, this conflict, it rises the fuel prices, it will rise like hell. And it's very profitable for Russia. That's what I want to say. But yeah, I don't like Iranian regime at all. Breaking, initial reports of Iran launching ballistic missiles towards Israel. Okay, I need to check out the page of Israeli military, I guess. Sorry, Iranian military. Blah. They just put the same image, nothing more, nothing like. Where was it? Like they're just Iran. Oh, okay, Iran Islamic Republic. Here they put some. They say we are ready. We are ready for what? You are not ready. You just lost your chief of staff. There was a strike on command center. In the name of Allah, the breaker of tyrants, you were the ones who started this. Again, they say. Netanyahu started this, you're the ones who started this. Okay, 1 minute ago, the fresh tweet from Iran. Maybe they're gonna launch something, I don't know, I'm not sure. Reports of explosion in Baghdad. Baghdad? Or maybe there is the base of American base there. If there is the attack on American bases, I think America should be involved, could be involved there. Explosions have been heard coming from the Nazats and pseudo-nuclear sites in central Iran. So yeah, we have it, like nuclear sites have been attacked by Iran. It's already been confirmed by Ocean Defender. The links, well, you may just find their, I forgot to put their links under the video. You may check out Twitter, put Ocean Defender, Whistlograd. It's affiliated with Israel. And I think this one as well. No, this is from United States, I guess, and this one affiliated with Israel, I guess, based on reviews. And they say, like, reports of explosions at the airport in Baghdad where United States forces are stationed. Yeah, exactly as I thought. It's possible that Iranian proxy groups in Iraq at Qatar, Hezbollah are attacking United States forces. Yeah, it's obviously like Israel has been supported by United States. United States is sending military. It was understandable that after this move, proxies of Iran or someone will attack United States bases. Iran said about it openly like 2 days ago, I think. So it's all went to this stage, guys. Then there is the huge escalation. Oh, we have a statement from Mark Rubio. Hopefully, he will not congratulate Iran with some sort of the Iranian Day. A statement from a United States Secretary Marco Rubio following tonight's strikes by Israel against Iran. Tonight, Israel took unilateral. What does it mean in English? Unilateral. Oh, it means solo action. So they didn't speak with United States side, probably. Tonight, Israel took unilateral, I think, yeah? Like solo action. Does it mean like that? Uni, it means solo, like one. How close is Iran, Russia, North Korea support in the nuclear program? I don't know. Solo action, yeah, solo action against Iran. So we are not here. We are in the house, you know. We were making a great big deal with Iran, with full Donald Trump. But Israel, actually, it's the good. I mean, in general, it's the good policy from Israel not to listen to this buffoon Donald Trump. About the military action, I have doubts about it right now, because first of all, I don't like it because it's profitable for Russia. You understand my perspective. So there's Israeli perspective, Iranian perspective, my perspective, because I'm more focused on European stuff and Ukraine. But in general, like, it's good that Israel is not obeying United States president. In general, it's good, I think. There was the conversation between Netanyahu and Donald Trump. Netanyahu said, we're going to start the military action. Donald Trump said, no, wait, don't even speak about it. There was the report, I think I told it in one of my videos. And now we have it. Like, Israel decided to make a unilateral action, but still United States is under fire because of their bases. Baghdad, Iraq, yeah. We're not involved in the strikes against Iran. No, it's not us, even though we supplied weapons. Yeah. And our top priority is protecting American forces in the region. Yeah, we'll see what you do after they're been hit. Israel advised us that they believe this action was necessary for its self-defense. President Trump and the administration have taken all necessary steps to protect our forces and remain in close contact with our regional partners. Let's be clear, Iran should not target the United States interests, but it's impersonal, it's already targeting. What would you do? How would you respond? Reports about explosions in Baghdad. I hope there will be no casualties in United States military bases. From Israeli perspective, it is understandable that if you have this open enemy, Iran, if they obtain nukes, they might use those against you. So maybe there was no other choice for them. I'm not sure. This makes Israel the aggressor, arguably. Well, we see that they started the first, right? But Iran with nukes, it is not good for anyone, for everyone, for United States also. False flag operation in Baghdad. Yeah, with the proxies of Iran. It is already. Israel has nukes, officially no, de facto, yes. Iraq has closed its airspace due to ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran. Okay. Actually, I thought it could happen yesterday, but it happened today. Hey, didn't you flee Ukraine? Make sure you're super weak. Yeah, of course. I'm super duper weak and you are coming out of the chat. Breaking the idea for release a statement. Yeah, we already listened to it. That is how Iran was ready for it. We are ready. They even wrote yesterday, we are ready. I posted in my Telegram the big post of Iran. We are ready. And that's how they're ready. Totally not ready. Losing their main generals. I think Taku is making the situation worse by being weak. Maybe his grow spine soon, and hopefully the world won't get any worse. Hopefully you're well, Denys. Yeah, thank you, Dark Hellway Productions. Awesome nickname. Thank you so much for your kind support. Actually, if United States of America, I think, would say to Iran, okay, we're gonna strike you with Israel, if they would show that they're strong, they're willing to fight for Israeli interests, maybe the war could be avoidable in this case. Like they could press Iran in this case together with Israel, but in this case I saw that only Israel was pressing Iran and Donald Trump was negotiating with them. That's my opinion, guys. I may not be right, but I think United States should, they should say Israel, we should kaboom you if you wouldn't agree to denuclearize. But instead, Donald Trump was really a fluffy, weak leader negotiating with them. Israel confirms that strike the Natanz nuclear facility. And where is Natanz? Here. Nuclear encirclement facility. Encirclement? It means that they have those kind of the accelerators for the particles to enrich uranium, probably. In Tehran, they also have research site. Maybe it was also hit. Bonab, also research site, and pretty much everything is concentrated in this part of the country, so you don't need to strike. Iran is very big, actually. Very, very big. Now, I was flying, usually we're flying from Caspian Sea, Caspian Sea near Tehran. It was our usual route to Dubai, for example. So I've flown over Iran many of the times, towards to Tehran also multiple of the times. The country is huge. It's very, very big. They have tons of the mountains, and Iran is just hiding everything inside those mountains. Do we have the new updates, guys? Any new updates? Residents report hearing explosions in the Iranian cities of Isfahan. Oh, yeah, we were speaking about Isfahan, Iraq, and Kermanshah. with all the houses are located near major military bases of the Iranian armed forces of the IRGC. I wonder what is that. I wonder also what they are using to hit Iran. Some of the cruise missiles, ballistic missiles. Gavin Newsom, it's not time for you, Gavin. We're reviewing the stuff happening in Middle East. Currently, we have not received any official reports of an incident resulting in an explosion of or casualties in Iran. Everything about that, Bob. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, I know Russian bots also call me like this, like everything is fine, but yeah, I present almost all the time facts. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirms that Israeli Air Force targeted Iran's primary uranium encirclement facility at Natanz. Where was the chart there? So we're below Natanz. Where is Natanz? No, Natanz here, yeah, central part. So guys, it's interesting for me what you think is happening. What do you think it's all about? Baghdad bomb is classic. Israel does not have bunker buster. Are you sure? I think standard J dams, they can bust the bunkers, but they have very short range. Cruise missiles like Storm Shadow towers, they may also bust bunkers. Not sure about United States cruise missiles, but I think they also have those. That's the Iraqi information minister during the United States Iraq. Yeah, Max. That's he was saying that they are winning. Gareth Swift, thank you so much for member gifts for membership. Thank you so much. Bunker busters aren't that hard you make. Probably yes, from the aviation bombs you can make them easily. Israel doesn't have planes that can carry bunker busters. They 30,000 pounds. The weight should be, yeah? Okay. Not in circle, it is rich. Okay. Who knows who was that? I wonder if POTUS will comment on the escalation and violence. I also wonder. Mitchell Cavier. Okay, now thank you so much, Michelle or Mitchell. I hope I spelled your name correctly. Thank you so much. Let's go to like following. I'm following those kind of the analytics. Let's go to the trash to For You page recommendations. That's the crazy thing. Iranian fighter jets are taking. Iranian fighter jets are taking off. Come on, pray for Israel. All right. Let's go straight away to Iranian military. Nothing new. Nothing new. Can we search for Iran, Islamic Republic? That's it? Why are you not posting anything? Post out us your jets, freaking jets. I don't know. Now Jake Bro with his video. Here we go. Okay, For You again. Let's renew. Netanyahu releases the statement, "We strike at the heart of Iran's nuclear encirclement program and nuclear weaponization efforts. We targeted Iran's main encirclement facility in Natanz. We also targeted leading Iranian nuclear scientists who working on the bomb, as well as the core of Iran's ballistic missile program." So with this move, oh, what a face. So with this move, like Israel is saying that they like almost fully eliminated the program of Iran. Well, maybe they know something. Maybe they have their intelligence. Maybe they understand that using the Air Force once or twice, they may kill the program of Iran, but not sure about it. BB Rolex. Iranian jet escape in Russian. Russia actually supplied some of the fighter jets to Iran. I think Sukhoi Su-35 even were there. You mispronounced yeah, enrichment. I say encirclement. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sleeping, guys. I slept the last night to up to 4 hours, and here's the second night for me. It's crazy. Sorry. Experts report that Israeli leaders have been transferred to the safe locations following tonight's strikes against Iran. Can they also take people with... okay, this we already saw. Praying for Israel from Georgia, I guess. Some influencer. Okay, let's...
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat.
It's too slow, I guess. At least 1.5.
To Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear Holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000 of those ballistic missiles within 3 years. Now just imagine 10,000 tons of TNT landing on a country the size of New Jersey. This is an intolerable threat. It too must be stopped. Iran is now working on what it calls the new plan to destroy Israel. You see, the old plan failed.
Okay, that's kind of the long video. I don't want to put too much attention here. Maybe we're going to return to it a little later. That's the standard statement from the leader of the country. And what can I comment? That indeed there will be strikes on Iran. He said doesn't matter how long it takes, like several days could be, maybe more. Special military operation. Also, actually, Israel is very small. And any sort of the bomb like Hiroshima bomb would create significant devastation for the country. So maybe they hadn't got any other option. Maybe their intelligence told that definitely Iran is very close to develop those nukes, and basically it's the failure of Trump, who exited the deal with Iran during his first term. Unfortunately, guys, all flights have been suspended at Imam Khomeini International Airport in the Iranian capital of Tehran. Understandable. Latest defense intelligence update, situation in Ukraine. For now, we'll not speak about Ukraine breaking. It was able to strike targets in Iran with ease. So the air defense, indeed, like we saw lots of the buildings, lots of the kabooms there. It seems like Iranian air defense was definitely sleeping. Was sleeping. Sleepy Joe, sleepy Iranian defense. Unconfirmed rumor that Iran pulled off massive hack of Netanyahu's government files. Unconfirmed, but if true, could explain it. I don't know, I haven't heard about it. This TR Dark Horse, thank you for your support. CNN in America hasn't reported on this yet. Are you sure? Let me check. Like, I'm gonna go to CNN. I think they reported. Come on, we have it. Look, I am not subscribed. The strikes targeting the nuclear program. Everything is live updates. Why did they have this advertisement? Rubio says there was no United States involvement. Please don't hit us. It's not us. No, please, no. No. Pathetic. Photo showing the moments of immediately following one Israeli strikes. Okay. This is the story with the plane. This family was lost. Reports of Israel having targeted Chief of Staff Mohammed Bahari, IRGC Commander Hossein Salami, IRGC Aerospace Chief Amir Ali Hajizadeh. So that is how that's how they were ready. Why do I laugh? Like, because they're incompetent. Like yesterday, we have this message. Like I tweeted it on my Telegram page. They say They show missiles coming from the sand, saying that we are ready. Also, they tweeted this kind of the ChatGPT generated missile saying something. The negotiator then necessary, so they are against it's the behavior of Iran. It seems like Russia, they are so sure about their power. So, but in fact, if they definitely lost those officials, they were not ready. They were not ready at all, especially chief of staff. That's crazy loss. Clear evidence of targeting strikes of Tehran tonight as Israel confirms that it struck key members of Iran's nuclear program. That's huge. Seen here, Tehran apartment with multiple floors blown out. An Israeli by Israeli missile. Indeed, it was a precise strike. Google has nothing. Unfortunately, Mr. Rubio, no one can believe anything. Say, yeah, Rubio is like he's below the bottom already. Was totally annihilated by Donald Trump. He is like his behavior is like a Trump's puppet, nothing more. CNN says Trump's dissolution to your. Then he said Iran hit Israel with 300 missiles last year. He forgot to mention Israel attacked Iran first. That I don't remember actually. Maybe. History will not look kindly on what Israel is doing. But you know, Iran is not doing well too. At all, Iran is not doing well. It's the ally of Russia, so Iran is like a totalitarian dictatorship. So has Iran launched anything in response? They launched their fighter jets, it was said, and their proxies attacked the American base in Baghdad, as it was reported. But we're gonna go through every step. Okay, Netanyahu, 7-minute message. Should we listen to this? Like we already listened to with something minutes on expedited. I don't think it's very interesting. Like all of the officials say it's usually blah blah blah. Iran's Natanz nuclear encirclement facility is burning. Oh, here we have, guys, the evidence, proof of the real nuclear facility on fire in the city of Natanz nuclear encirclement enrichment encirclement. Facility is burning after a series of Israel strikes. I need to have something in the hand because I have ADHD or something like this. A good portion of this facility, including the key enrichment holes, are buried deep underground. So how can you reach it if it's deep underground? If it's deep underground, indeed, how can you reach it with airstrikes? Yeah, at least we have some of the photos from the base. They have some streaming activity on Twitch. Sorry guys, I just want to check it out. 6 viewers, not a lot. Much more on our main page. Not us, allegedly. One more. Allegedly. Evidence. Allegedly. That's my recommendation. They want me to buy Tesla. Smoke and flames report is seen coming from Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. Again, the same. Soon it's gonna be a daytime there, I guess. Pilot of Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, if we go to war. See, I knew what you're. Guys, what are you? What Mexico are you? Netanyahu is linked to Trump, who is linked to Putin, but with Putin help Iran. So why does Iran help Putin? It's Santa Barbara. Jackie Plague, thank you so much for joining the membership. There's something new. Is there something new? I think there is something new. New posts. Reports that in addition to Iran's chief of the staff, Major General Mohammed Bahiri, Israel also targeted the commander-in-chief. Commander-in-chief. So chief of the staff and commander-in-chief. Who is Gerasimov? Gerasimov is the commander of the general staff. Yeah, so Gerasimov, like Iranian Gerasimov, was caputed. And also commander-in-chief. Who the hell is commander-in-chief? Is it who? Hossein Soleimani, yeah, we have his name, and the commander of the IRGC Aerospace Forces. That's crazy. If it is true, that's the best probably operation of Israel conducted. Stop saying Ukraine is about trying to buy some goodwill time, then the world is unhappy about Gaza. From two more people for the poster. Yeah. I wonder what is gonna be tomorrow or today already in Iran. How they will they go on the streets to scream on Israel or something like that. Reports Israeli drone swarms entering Iraqi airspace. Israeli drone swarms? Israel has drone swarms? How is it possible? What the hell is happening with Google? Drone swarms. Interesting. Okay, there is already a sunrise, I think. Additional footage claims show results of Israeli strikes tonight against Natanz nuclear facility. Alright. First video confirms that Natanz nuclear facility is on the fire after Israeli strikes. Again, the same stuff. Okay, maybe for you. Recommendation. Islamic regime warplanes are taken off from about Iran. Yeah, we know it. We have it for the past 15 minutes. Unexplained explosive sounds have been reported. Okay. Again, the same image from the task. Who do you think lived on top of the floor of the building like this in Fereshtech, the most expensive district of Iran? Is it the most expensive? Not the people, not the poor, but regime elites, now reduced to ruble. Is it the fancy building, really? Looks like ordinary. Also from Karaj, Karachi, it's one more nuclear facility probably. Bye-bye, they say. Reminds me of some actor, but I don't remember whom. I don't remember. Yeah, sorry guys, I need to drink something. Here I should play like some sad music. I'll be right back. Crazy stuff is happening. I'm just, the eyes are closing, you know. I have the upgrade like Nitro. Hope I'll be fine after it. Haven't drank those a while. Just emergency. Guess I cannot feel myself. Like cannot feel myself. Cannot feel normally. What an exit. Fuck, what am I doing? Israel airstrikes hit Kovzar residential complex in central Tehran. Okay, residential complex. It's owned by RAGC. Okay, another surgical hit. Yeah, Israel is, from what I see, they're very precise. Very, very precise. Let's check out your comments, guys. World War III has set in motion the second Taka one in 2015. Yeah, I guess we already, for a long time in World War III, it happened, as I told you, since occupation of Crimea, I guess. Map is the huge thermobaric bomb. Maybe. Is World War III yet? I think, yeah, it's like in one or other way it's already ongoing. There is the confrontation between dictatorships and democracies. Realistically, what can Iran even do in return? Well, they have some of the ballistic missiles. The last time they sent those, it was in 2024. They hit some of the facilities of Israel, but that strike was kind of minor one compared to what Israel, as you see, may do to Iran. So all of that Iranian propaganda out there, that they're ready, that they're able to reject and repel everything, no. It's, from the military perspective, I think they're losers compared to Israel. That's why maybe they try to gain nuclear weaponry. Iran airspace has been closed. Wow. No way. Why? What are they drinking tonight? Monster Energy. Somehow Red Bull doesn't help. Only Monster. Wow. That's crazy. I usually don't drink that shit, but I have like extra for those kind of the cases that then I need not to sleep. Amichai Stein reports that he's been told by Israel sources, we identified that the Iranians were on the verge of achieving a nuclear breakthrough within a few days. They have the capability to produce 15 bombs. So Netanyahu said about 9 bombs, now they say about 15 bombs. Their scientists worked on assembling the bombs, already assembling. Okay. Actually, like a couple of days ago, I heard about some of the military drills done by Iran with a possible nuclear weaponry. It was reported, the reports leaked to the press, let's say. They were told by OSINT Analytics. Indeed, it could be like that it was the final moment, and Israel decided to attack Iran. But again, for Ukraine, it's very bad. Smog's seen rising from near the border between northern Iran and Iraq, following the strikes by Israel. Near the border with Iran and Iraq. Wonder what is there. Incompetent Gavin Newsom. We don't need that stuff now. Netanyahu sends a message to the Iranian people. The day of your liberation from tyranny is closer than ever. Okay. Again, the statement. Again, let's go for the following. 1 minute ago, according to Axios, an Israeli defense official said that Iranian military general staff, including the Iranian chief of staff and senior nuclear scientists, were targeted in Israeli strikes. There is increasing likelihood that they were all eliminated, the official said. Yeah. 2 minutes ago, Israeli officials confirmed this stuff, yeah. May retweet it, repost, like repost. Also this one maybe. This one maybe. Just for those few people who follow me on Twitter. 5 minutes ago, I'm not sure. Okay, I already told that Iran was very close in producing those bombshells. Israeli Air Force has reportedly begun a second wave of the strikes now against her. So we are waiting for the second wave. Nice. Entertaining. Actually, the war is not good at all. Any kind of the war. I told you that for Ukraine this is not profitable. What's about the oil prices? Can I go to I think now we will not know it. We should wait for tomorrow. Trying to find. Okay, here we go. It's like 73 bucks. You see, from May 7th it was 56, May 6th, 56, and now 73. And tomorrow it's gonna be 100, at least, I think. Doesn't look like fake. Did you say so? This is the only channel I'm finding this one. I don't know. Saudi is ramping up oil. Maybe they are ramping up oil because then they knew that there's gonna be shit in the Middle East, and they're gonna pump up more oil and sell it for the high price. Absolutely great move for them. Trump is a very weak president. Richard agree. This will divert Iranian resources away from helping Putin. What kind of the Iranian resources are out there? Iran is not helping Putin too much now. Few of the shells. North Korea sends many more. Iran already sent its technology. Russia produces their Giran drones, analogs of the Shahid 136 fully. They do not require any spare parts any longer. Before there were Ilyushin 76 cargo airplanes flying from Iran, delivering the spare parts, not any longer. Russia is capable to produce Shahid drones themselves. They are opening new factories. They want to build a new factory in North Korea. So what can they also get from Iran? Well, ballistic missiles, there were numerous of the reports about it, but no proofs that Iran definitely supplied those missiles to Russia. I think Iran needs those missiles themselves. So I don't think that they're really so much connected in military. Like Russia sent lots of the stuff to Iran, including jets and so on. There was cooperation, but not as much as with between Russia and North Korea. Actually, this war, if fuel prices would rise, like they will keep high for several months, it's not profitable for Ukraine, because even now the project for the Russian budget in 2025 was for the average price of $79. According to this kind of the 2024 situation, but still they have the gap. Like if the oil prices would drop below, I guess 50, they would struggle a lot. But now with this war, it will rise up higher, unfortunately. Unconfirmed list of Iranian regime officials from the first wave of Israeli declaration strikes on nuclear program. President of Iran, Masoud Pezeshkian. President of Iran, Masoud. Even they caputed president of what? I don't understand. Unconfirmed list of Iranian regime officials from the first wave of Israeli. They caputed the president? Or what? President, unconfirmed list of strikes on nuclear program. President. What the hell is happening? Did they really kaput the president of Iran? Tell me, guys. Maybe I cannot read it properly. Bibi promised liberation. Yeah. Maybe my image is blocking it. I don't know. I think I should reduce it a little. Heck, how can I do it? Freak. Maybe I should put myself down and reduce like this. Hopefully you can see. There's always more news. Get some sleep. Yeah, I know, but unconfirmed. Yeah, unconfirmed, but still, you know, if there's some of the reports about president of Iran, head of Iran nuclear military. So yeah, like they say that they caputed president. That's crazy. Israel has hit the headquarters of IRH General Command. That's crazy. A new video, some discotheque. Israeli airstrikes hit Iranian ballistic missile base. Oh, looks like, definitely. Wow, that's... I should put techno disco here. Israeli strikes hit Iranian ballistic missiles western Iran. Lots of the secondary explosions in the side. Yeah, definitely looks like some... what? Munition storage. Search and rescue operations are underway across Iranian capital of Tehran. Sunrise, probably we're gonna see some more stuff. Rave, yeah, indeed. Epilepsy strike. No, actually, like from one side I'm happy because Iranian regime it's like barbarian regime. But again, for Ukraine it's not good. According to Axios, an Israeli defense official said that the Iranian military general staff, including the Iranian chief of staff and senior nuclear scientists, were targeted in the Israeli strikes. No words about president for now. Directly slowing. I think I already read it. Yeah, Rave is awesome. Shows reposts. What about this? Drone swarms entering Iraqi airspace and heading towards Iran. Drone swarms. Long-range drones like Shahids or Ukrainian Luti. Is it like that? Because FPV drones would not fly that long, obviously. Second wave of Iranian missiles. Well, probably the strike, like if it is truth, what they say about heads of the programs, General Staff Command of the airspace forces, basically Air Force, it means a very successful strike by Israel on Iran. They mean multiple drones. Yeah, I think so. He's in a bunker. Now probably everyone is in a bunker, except usual people. Russian regime, Iranian regime, Israeli regime, Ukrainian regime. Taka is going to be upset. I think he already knew it. Like, based on his comments a couple of days ago, he already knew it. Bang, 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 keep the good work. Dennis, that guy looks like the actor Coburn. Oh, thank you so much. Taka is respected by no one. Oh, that shit is coming. Guys, maybe you have some of the information, like I'm here with the news. Maybe you have some information. Tell me in the comment section. What we have, like something. Crazy stuff. Like, I don't see that something is happening in Baghdad. Very highly likelihood that F-35 gets its first combat kills in the next few hours. Gets its first combat kills in the next few hours. Iranian fighter jet flying over Tehran. They mean that F-35. Okay, they mean that F-35 will fight against Sukhoi 35. Okay, 35, just Sukhoi and F. Did you know that actually the radar of the Sukhoi 35 Russian-made jet is more powerful compared to F-35, and it may spot F-35 further, actually. The construction of the radar is a little different, like F-35 is more advanced but less powerful, I would say. The range still is bigger for Sukhoi 35. But the precision and target identification is better on F-35. That's from like what I read. Better 35 win. Yeah. I think F-35 is much better. Dennis, you're going to watch Donald Trump's military birthday parade. Should we stream the military birthday parade? And all of the riots happening in the United States. Yeah, there's so many news are coming, actually. Ukraine war, LA protests, war in Iran, military parades, protests against Trump. What I forgot? I don't know. Only the USA has F-22. Dennis, you're a supporter and always, but you look very tired. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's my biggest problem, I guess. Sorry. The way I speak is not usual, because I'm damn tired. Initial reports of Israeli drone swarms. I already read it. Israel attacked at least 6 military bases around Tehran, including Parchin and residential homes, and 2 highly secure complexes for military commanders. Why did they leave their high security complex for military commanders? I mean, Iran, what's wrong with you? Why did you put your commanders in those high security complexes and not underground? And multiple residential buildings around Tehran. Okay, residential buildings, probably they knew someone, maybe some officers there, I don't know. In what appears to be targeted assassinations, according to 4 senior Iranian officials. So New York Times report about it. 6 military bases around, yeah, that's the same, basically. So Iranian officials. So why? Like, all of the world was speaking about the possible Israeli strike on Iran. Why did those stupid generals and commanders were staying in their homes in highly secure complexes on penthouse floor or something? Like, shit, that's stupidity. That's the definition of stupidity. Hello, Denys from St. Louis, Missouri. Greetings to USA. USA, nice country, great country, but not your president. Okay, list of targets. The first Israeli wave. There's second wave coming, so we are here for a long time, maybe for a couple of hours more. I don't know. Now we have mostly, I guess, viewers from New Zealand, Australia, and the United States. Europeans are still sleeping. Now they will wake up and, oh my God, what the shit? We wake up to the Third World War has just started, and they will watch the stream, I guess, in a few hours. List of the targets for the first Israeli wave strike. Israeli chiefs, general, major, like everyone is writing about General Staff Commander, Major General Mohammed Bagheri, let's call him Baguette. Commander-in-Chief of the RAGC Hussein Salami. Commander of the RAGC Aerospace Cosmonaut Forces Amir Shajiz. The head of the Iran nuclear program Mohammad Aslami, and the chief of the organization Defense Innovation. Yeah, we see your Defense Innovation, Iran, and Research Brigadier. Answai Polizei. General Reza Mozafarinia. Okay, fuck. I'm very bad in those names. Morgan. If it gets Dia. I'm getting hungry from those names. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Like, guys, actually, yeah, Iran is bad, their regime is bad, they're terrorist dictatorship, so it's good. But again, fuel price rises, Russia earns more money, Russia puts its military and attacks Ukraine more efficient. That's the only reason why I'm not supporting the strike. After all, it's up to Israel and Iran. The commander-in-chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Hussein Salami, has been eliminated in tonight's Israeli strikes against the Iranian capital of Tehran, according to the state-run media. As Americans, we do not want Iran to have nuclear weapons. Yeah, I understand. No one wants them to have nuclear. Greetings to Japan, Kiwi. Nice to see you here. Hello, Australian, during the night shifts. Oh, you're working. I think that there is some original... Oh, hi, Ozzy. Phone footage of Air India, and you could definitely hear that propeller sound. You think in Air India there was definitely the failure of both of the engines? I'm not sure for now if it was the complete failure or like the engines were not producing enough thrust. Yeah, higher oil prices help striking Russia. Like it will help Russia to strike Ukraine. Salami has been radiated, yeah. Iranian officials report that at least 4 Iranian military and political leaders have been eliminated tonight. Yeah, again, the question is, why do they spend all of the time in their penthouses in the known location, even though they say it's the highly secure area? Why didn't they hide in the bunkers? Like high officials, you know, Hossein Salami, chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, commander-in-chief. Just look at him. Probably he doesn't have the brain, did not already have the brains to secure himself. The air defense was also not working properly. Like, what the fuck, Iran? Like, you were ready. Like, what is this? We are ready. For what? For this? It's like, you know, Russians, they tighten to the trees those Russian soldiers who do not want to fight for Russia, who refuse to die in the mid waves. They tighten those to the trees on the front lines and those tree lines, and that's the same stuff probably Iran's regime did to their commanders, putting them to those penthouses. Stay there and wait for Israeli missile. Because everyone knew, like, there were reports 2 days ago that Israel was planning this strike. I thought it could happen yesterday. This is the definition of stupidity, really. I thought that Russia has the stupid command, but this is even worse. And they want to have nukes, right? With this kind of the mindset. USA should be helping Ukraine, not Israel. Iran has already the way Iraq was ready before the Gulf War. Hey Denys, Iranian VIPs are living in the fancy housing areas because it's very hard to feel important. Because it's very hard to feel important and powerful if you are hiding underground. Yeah, Chuck, I agree with you. Now they feel really important. And tomorrow or in 3 days, I don't know, according to their tradition, they will feel more important during their funerals. It's confirmed by Israel, they say. By Iranian political leaders already. It's crazy what is happening. This guy is waiting for them. Iran confirms that Israel has killed our commander-in-chief, Hossein Salami. They are friends together in the hell. That's crazy. Putler could have shown them height. Yeah, Putler has the true height technique. He should send his, deputies, to Iran to teach them how to hide. Did they really think that they are not the targets, potential targets of Israeli military strikes? They thought that Israel would concentrate just on nuclear infrastructure? No. It's the same as with this, what's the worst managing position in the world? To be a leader of Hamas. So now it's to be the leader of RA, like Islamic Revolution Corps group, or some general in Iran. Yeah, you may have your penthouse, but not for a long time. Drop some big ones. I wonder about the second strike. Okay, some people reacting. It's good. Again, we have this rave 21 minutes ago. Any new information coming? 53 seconds ago. The headquarters of the Islamic Revolution Guard in the Iranian capital Tehran has reported the multiple missiles causing the destruction of the entire building. And several fires which are still raging according to the local sources in Tehran. So entire building was kaputted. Hi. Thank you guys for your support. Hi, Denys, Dutchman living in Korea. Long time looker and viewer. Thank you, Joris. I hope this strike will not have any negative effects for Ukraine. Slava Ukraine. Героям слава. Unfortunately, it will have negative effect. I already described why. I hope I am wrong. Putin Puppet. That's your nickname. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks you for daily reports, Slava Ukraine. Thank you so much. Yeah, your nickname is crazy. I wonder if we have haters. I don't freaking care. Oh, hope peaceful skies. Yeah, I also hope. Well, the strike so far precise. I'm not sure if the courts have ruled. That's later. Maybe for your recommendations we have. Yeah, the X platform is really interesting. More strikes on Tehran 57 minutes ago. I didn't see this one. Wow, shit. What the hell is coming? It's like the hail. Doesn't look like the cruise missiles. Or are those the cruise missiles? That's crazy. Share this flag to show your stand with Israel. Later on. Hitting a new low by the minute, the United States will take part in the Russian analog of Eurovision. What? The United States will take part in the Russian analog of Eurovision. Ksenia Delika reported. The organizers of the Russian Intervision have published a full list of participants' countries. Artists from USA, Colombia, Serbia, UAE, Cuba, Venezuela, China, and certain other countries will take part in the song contest Intervision 2025, which was invented in Russia and analog of Eurovision. This was reported by Program and TASS. I wonder if Iran is also participating, like USA together with Iran on what is this? Intervision. Shit. I don't know why. How can the United States drop even lower? I know. That's shit. I hope this is the fake information. The ongoing operation by Israel against Iran has been dubbed the strength of lion. Okay. Let's say Graham praise. Early morning in Tehran. Oh yeah, we have already the sunlight to check out everything. Yep. Israel is striking Iran. It's war. £500 French SM Hammer guided bomb sitting under the wing of Ukrainian MiG-29. Nice one, the big one, and very precise. Holy shit, it's actually happening. Buckle up and pray. Some of the redneck accounts. Yeah, if this is the building, the head of the Islamic Revolution Corps, it's not fully kaputted. They knew in what room probably they were, in what apartment. Man. According to actions, the Trump administration has informed Israel that United States will not directly participate in any kind of military strikes against nuclear facilities. So it's the solo, like they say, decision of Israel. Analysts believe that without United States participation, an Israeli operation against Iran's nuclear encirclement sites would likely be limited. For now, it's successful, I would say, at least partially. Possibly requiring several days of bombing due to Israeli Air Force not maintaining any kind of the long-range strategic bombers like B-2 or B-52. That's fine. Heaven, please, thank you so much for your support. Israel claims Iran had enough fissile material to make 50 nuclear bombs. So will there be radioactive fallout from Israel's strikes? That's the question. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, that's the question. Usually, I think if it is like nuclear fallout, usually happens then the bomb, not the bomb, but nuclear reactor is being kaboomed on the ground. Like you have those reactors in civilian power plants, nuclear power plants. But if it is bomb, it usually doesn't produce nuclear fallout. I don't know what features they use to produce those, but you can hit the bomb with TNT. It will not provide. It will not cause nuclear fallout. If you shut down nuclear missile, it will not cause fallout. Hossein Salami, leader of the Iran's Revolutionary Guards, has been killed in an airstrike. Okay. Many sources said about it. Like a dirty bomb, yeah. But I'm not sure. I understand that if you shut down like nuclear missile with nuclear warhead, it will not it will not explode and it will not cause fallout. Iranian state-backed media has really. They posted this photo, maybe it means that he was kaputted. So far, no new news. Oh, here we have the commander of the Khatam al-Anbiya Central Headquarters of the Iranian General Staff, Major General Gholam Ali Rashid, is confirmed to have been eliminated. Oh my God, they cut everyone. They cut everyone, guys. It's the total ambushment. The General Baluni is still alive. Baluni. Yeah, someone will survive that. You're right, Dennis. The size device that has to be radiated before the chain reaction can take place, and yeah. I only like Italian salami on my pizza. Is salami, guys? Okay, salami maybe. Salami or salami? I don't know. Whisper Manson, thank you so much for supporting the channel. The United States should cut off aid to Israel until they increase their spending on their military program. Supporting Israel is the only way to bring the two parties to the table. They're right. Midgets and see dumb and sounds. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's your opinion. Curtis Frank, welcome to Many Things. Thank you so much for supporting. Yeah, no. Heavy strikes being reported now against the near city of Tabriz in northern Iran. Already the daytime and they continue the strikes. Birds are singing. Something is burning. Salami is cooking. That's crazy. Crazy day, a crazy night and morning. I forgot to where are my watches? Uh, 4 o'clock. Fuck. 4 o'clock. Former head of Atomic Energy Organization of Iran, Feridun Abbasidavani, is confirmed to have been eliminated. Oh, I remember this guy. I remember his face. He was in the news many of the times. Yay. That's crazy strike they have. John Smith, hi. Denys, I have been watching you for years and rely to your what's happening on the ground in Ukraine and now here. Please go to bed. No, John, I can't. Because this night and this morning is very important. Even though we don't have like thousands and thousands and thousands of the viewers, but I will stream as far as I can. Because, you know, we have events, very important events coming. I remember this guy. He was in the news many of the times. Headquarters of Islamic Republic, capital hit by multiple of missiles. And again, they share those kind of the pictures. Yep. Israel Mahdi report that the Quds force Ismail Khani has been killed. Fuck, one more. He replaced Soleimani, that one, you know, with a beard, after he was killed by Trump. Not by Trump, personally. How many generals are out there of Iran which were lost? Like, I'm sure that Iran couldn't do the same. Like, they cannot reply with those kind of the precise strikes. They don't have the military capabilities to do it. Even though they say that in their propaganda media that they can do it, that they can demolish everything. In fact, no. And it was their idea to gain nuclear missiles, to nuclear bombs, to eliminate like big areas maybe of Israel. That's why Israel didn't want it. Maybe it was the only option, who knows. I'm not Israeli. Maybe we should take a vote. Yeah, I guess we should vote. In general, yeah. I'm going to do it now. I want to make a vote. Just open like that. Do you support special military operation? Let's go. Special military. Yeah. Operation done by Israel. Just interesting for me to see. Let's start this poll. We'll see. Oh, we have some of the support of the channel. Thank you, guys. Who was that? Abzuya. Nice logo you have. Do you think Israel could cripple the Shahid drone production coming from Iran that supplies Russia to terrorist Ukraine? Again, as I mentioned in this video, Russia has the full production now of Shahid drones. They do not receive the spare parts any longer, so this strike actually plays in favor of Russia. because of the fuel prices, which could rise dramatically. That's the only downside I see of this Israeli operation. That's why I don't like it. But it's Israel's decision. After all, it's for them, and so on. Someone else, Mohammed Mehdi Tehranshi, president of the Islamic Azad University in Tehran, was reportedly also killed by tonight's Israeli strike on Iran. President of Islamic Azad University. President of university? How was he involved? Maybe university is the technical one, was involved in military production, who knows. Yeah, Deputy Commander Iran Forces Golam. Golam is gone. It's like Lord of Rings. Golam. New Israeli strikes are now hitting targets in the Iranian cities of Qom and Tabriz. Qom is here. Where is Tabriz? It's not far away from Armenian border. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Israel's initial series of the strikes on Iran specifically targeted HVTs in Tehran headquarters, let's say quarters, HQs, I think the same, appear to have been immensely successful. Yeah, based on the information coming. Iranian media feeds are filled with death notices of senior Iranian military leadership and nuclear officials. That's crazy. That's the most, I would say, professional strike was ever conducted, actually. And Iran did a huge failure by not hiding their officials and military generals underground by the time. So it was a poor intelligence done by Iran, poor preparations, poor everything. They didn't expect this strike. That's why probably, like, I expected it to happen yesterday, but it wasn't really, like, everything calmed down for today, and now Israel struck everything there. Why they weren't those buildings? That's delusional. That's the total madness. High volume targets. Oh, I see. HVT. Meanwhile, she was cooking breakfast and going to the prayer. Yeah. Why can't I own my own? Why does Iron Dome exist? To protect, I guess. But Iron Dome is not effective against ballistic missiles. Support Israel and democracy. 40 years of mullahs, but maybe this is their end. I don't think it's the end of the Iranian regime. I don't think so. Yeah, Iranian air defense, I agree, it's the big failure. We can clearly see it. It's the total failure. And there are no videos provided of how they... then I watch videos from Russia. I saw how the Russian air defense usually works in the Russian military airfields and Russian cities. Even they shut down the vast part of Ukrainian drones, to be honest. But here... I haven't seen those videos yet. As a result of the current security situation, the United States Embassy has directed all United States government employees and their families members to shelter in the place until further notice. This is provided for information. Okay. So is there going to be a response from Iran somehow? Do they have nuclear weaponry, by the way? Maybe secretly they produce some of the nuclear weaponry. Who knows? Struck, not stroke. Okay. Stroke is what I will have soon. The United States Embassy reminds the United States to continue need for caution and increased personal security awareness, including knowing the location of the nearest shelter. Again, security alert. Oh, Jackson Nick, Israel is it? He visited Iran recently, by the way. That's the clown, delusional clown. Israel strikes against nuclear facilities in Iran could come on Friday. Really? It's already happening. A member of the air defense was eliminated. Oh, 4 hours ago, Iran warns Israel against attacking the country's nuclear facilities. I'm sorry. Oh. This is dark. This is dark. This is true dark. Oh. Because we already heard this surname in reports that he was like zeroed. And like 4 hours ago, there is the warning. Oh, I have a hysteric. Oh. Salami, the commander-in-chief of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. If Israel attacks Iran, it would be met with a history-making response that would go far beyond Iran's 2 rounds of artillery strikes on Israel last year. Yeah, I'm just totally tired, guys, so don't pay attention. This is dark. This is really dark. Like, this guy is already... He's gone, and 4 hours ago we have the report with his threats against the attack. In that attack, he was zeroed, like cancelled. History-making response. That's dark. That's really dark. Oh. Yeah, Iran was not prepared for it at all. No response. Like, the guy who was telling about the response 4 hours ago has already been zeroed. It's... Yeah, this operation was brilliantly done by Israel, actually, guys. From what I see. And Iranian sources, they say it's been confirmed by... Israel also killed Ali Akbar Ahmadian, the Secretary of General of Iran's Supreme National Security Council. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they should provide us with a long list. I will scroll like for an hour. Yeah, but that threat, 4 hours ago he threatened with a response, and he is no more the head of the Revolutionary Guard. And actually it was the Revolutionary Guard which shut down the Ukrainian Boeing 737. Beyond wrong. So we got salami, now pepperoni, yeah. I wonder about our voting. I wonder why people are leaving the stream also. We have the reduction. And poll, okay. So, as for the poll, guys, do you support the special military operation done by Israel? Yes, 56%, no, 30%, 13% said that they do not care. 1,000 people voted. That's crazy amount. So mostly people, 56%, they support the special military operation done by Israel. Okay. I told you why I do not really welcome that operation, because it will have the bad circumstances for Ukraine, but it was decision done by Israel. They have the real enemy, Iran, Iran definitely a terrible regime. pro-Russian regime, dictatorship. They threaten everyone. They're Houthis proxies. They attack civilian ships in the Red Sea. So for sure something should be done with them. Something should be done, and I guess together with the United States of America. But it will rise the oil prices. Douglas Little, thank you so much for your support. Dennis loves America. Of course, Titan. I love America a lot. We are very lucky that America and not Russia or Iran is the biggest economy, biggest military out there. That it's the democratic country, which is actually super country now. Super economy, super everything. Yeah, now the Taco Man is your president, but it's just temporary. America is great, and even Taco Guy is unable to destroy it. It will maintain democracy. Even though those years, like 3.5 years, would be kind of turbulent. Yeah, Trump will try to destroy democracy, but nothing will happen like truly harsh there. Israeli media reports that another wave of the strikes is country underway against targets in Iran 36 freaking seconds ago. So we are witnessing the second wave of the strikes. Oliver, welcome to thanks. Welcome to membership, many thanks. Maybe for recommendations. It's we have Donald Trump here. What he said, Netanyahu before the Iraq war in 2022. If you take out Saddam, I guarantee you it will have enormously positive impact on the region. Multiple explosions reported at Iranian capital Tehran 2 hours ago. Okay. Again, this radio frequency or radio station activated. Sometimes they activate. Again, we have the messages about salami. They met. What the hell we have there? It's not my recommendations. No. Israeli officials confirm that they have targeted nuclear facilities. It's better to follow the following because we have some shit posts here. Senior Iranian nuclear weapons scientist Mehdi Terahi has reportedly killed in Israeli airstrikes this morning. Fuck. Really a long list. Guys, what do you think about this stuff? Here comes the winning maggots. I agree with you, Dennis, that the outcome of this will be good for Russia, but Iran needs to be stopped. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Iran needs to be stopped from getting nuclear weapons, and at least Israel is not scared of escalation like United States. You have the point. I think this strike could be avoided if United States really would step fully on Israeli side and threaten Iran really like we're gonna do it, like what they've done this night, or you sign the deal with us. Like you stop enrich uranium and so on. But Iran thought that Israel is not capable for the true military action, and Iran was wrong. We can already see it, that Iran was wrong. Israel really bombed the shit out of their military command. The incredible decapitation strike. Yeah, you don't say. How would say in slang? You don't say. Will Russia help Iran relative with intel? Yeah, probably. They might help with intel. Where is this guy, like, spiritual leader of Iran? Where is he? How true are these things? I think they're more or less true. How long until Trump blames Biden and Obama? 5 milliseconds. Denys, you are the best idiot on YouTube. Thank you, and you are deleted from the channel. Ho 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 ho. You're going to Gulag. They better keep shit drones. Denys, where Trump's nuclear weapons facilities hit? Iran's nuclear facility. Yeah, they were hit. Like we are discussing about it. Like several of the facilities. Gotta take the heartburn medicine to handle tech. No, Denys, especially then you were tired. Yeah. I feel like drunk a little then I turn. Not a little even, like I feel like drunk. I feel like flying all the night, all the day. There was the flight, actually my last flight in commercial aviation. It was from Kiev to Dubai, from Dubai to Delhi and coming back. It happened in 48 hours and I was like, no. Give the land to Canada. Better the world. Okay, Canada rules. Let the world be Canada. I like that sense of humor necessary after so many years of bad stuff. Yeah. Sometimes my humor is very plain and sometimes not. Greetings to United States. Did Iran ever say thank you? And where is the hominin suit? Deep underground. Dubai delayers. I think two things can be true at the same time. Tom, you can support Trump and support Denys. I have, like, if you support Trump, it's your thing. Like, I don't support him, but if people support Trump, I'm not angry on them. That's their decision. I just tell my own opinion based on, as I think, facts. I know that some of the people, they do support Trump and they still watch me even though I kind of the harsh against Trump, but I'm not harsh against those who support him. It's fine. No signs of Iranian air defense reacting. Well, I'll have hysteric again. No signs, no freaking signs of Iranian air defense reacting. Could be the weapon used, especially the air-launched ballistic missiles, or they have hacked their integrated air defense, or both. The later Israel is... yeah, I haven't seen the video of... Iranian media reporting from the burning Natanz nuclear encirclement facilities this morning. The site was struck by Israel forces overnight. Why do we have this black line here? Iranians in Tehran are starting to hoard gasoline. Oh, it reminds me Ukraine actually. Then I fled my apartment. Then Russia struck Ukraine. It was very close. I took the car, I took the family. There were the queues to refueling stations. I was one of the first cars which left Kiev. Iranians mourning and loss of popular general. They're all choked up thinking about Salami. Yeah, Salami and Shredder are kaput. That's crazy. Iranian media report from a nuclear facility. It's supposed to have been struck by Israel. They have just reported. They put it as the, I don't know, what, trauma? That they have trauma because of the Israeli strikes? How is that confrontation coming?
نیست بسیار کوبنده تر برخورد آتی ما با صهیونیست‌ها از جنس وعده
Salami. Yeah. So indeed, there was the report about the strikes on nuclear facilities, even by Iranian media already, in Natanz nuclear and enrichment facility. Man, I want English breakfast now. Support Ukraine, support Israel, can do both. Rotten salami, yeah. Second strike still inbound, yeah. Iran asked for it. Well, actually, yeah, Iran had the chance, to agree with the deal, but they were sure that I think that Israel wouldn't have the capabilities to strike them hard. I would say they were wrong, absolutely. And I was also wrong, I would say, because I thought that Israel would not strike the military headquarters and those leaders. I'm shocked. Tehran, what they say? God Almighty is sufficient. What quotes do they use? Organize the proper defense, hide your leaders at least. That's the stupidity at the high level. So those, dictator regimes, they live in their parallel reality. They thought that they are gods, they're officials, they're high official. No, Israel doesn't care, no one cares. You need to come to the ground and solve the actual problems, not quote some saint papers out there. The real enemy will be driven out in the Middle East, so they show American bases. Go, try now, try. Okay, you said you're ready for the strike. Now try to. Is it Italian flag? Iran closes its airspace. Wow, no way. Iran will repeat the key. Khabar, we are not afraid of martyrdom. So what? What do they show? Okay, you show that stuff, but you cannot protect where is your freaking air defense? Russia launches those hundreds of those drones every night on Ukraine. So what? What are you showing us? What? Okay, you'll hide those. But where's the warhead? Nuclear? Do they have nuclear warheads? Long live Iran. Maybe not so long after all. After today's strike, I'm not sure how long will they live. Not Iran as a country, but their regime. Oh, I have a hysteria again. Oh. The Iranian military chief is currently in the war room. Um, 22 minutes ago. Are you sure? Israel, because according to information we have, he was in a room which took part in the war, just temporary, and he is together with Salami. Show us his real speech, like video with this guy. Rick, thank you for joining the membership. Israel Marty Red and 2 scientists and 2 military commanders are the nation martyrdom. Are you sure? Iran is the right outside the history stand with Iran. Some may you rise in paradise. They confirm. Salami is gone. You may rise in paradise. You may rise in paradise. Amen. Amen. The revenge will be burger. I know, they wrote it themselves. Oh, I'm getting crazy, guys. I need to have a break, like 1 minute. I need to drink something else. Phew, shit. This stream is crazy. Oh, you're still here. Nice. I want to eat so. Yeah, guys, what is happening is really crazy. It's the craziest stream I have ever seen. I have ever done. Strange, but we don't have like thousands and thousands of people here. Hi everyone, I've had a few people ask me tonight, okay, for Muslim Defender, how they can support my account. Okay, it's not interesting. And guys, by the way, if you want, you may support me. The link for Patreon is in the video description just below. Thank you. If not, just press your like and subscribe for the channel. The police is crossing the road near the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. Oh yeah, there will be like people protesting. What is that's what Donald Trump. More explosions report, and one more strike on Natanz, the nuclear encirclement and why I'm speaking enrichment facility in recent moments as Israeli forces continue to strike the key Iranian nuclear site. One more evidence. One more evidence. Iran confirms that Israeli also killed the Deputy Chief of Staff General Golam. Okay. What it does technical. Okay. Some of the road. The road where it was filmed. So this road and this facility is burning. Okay. Thank you for understanding about Iran. Anytime. Golem, yeah. A second wave of the strikes, now striking not as underground nuclear. How can it reach like underground? What, guys? What do you think? What do you think about the underground facilities and how they could be reached by Israel? I just wonder. I don't know lots of the stuff about particular military tools, so maybe you may explain me. Big bombs, bunker busters, but on a higher range, what could it be? JDAMs will not work because they need to be in Iranian airspace. It's not possible. I have not seen any headlines before joining your stream. So we're on the top of the news. There are 2 4 kilometers deep. I don't think that Israel entered really the airspace of Iran with its jets. That would be like a shame, really the shame. Like GPU bombs, they fly, I think, not for the long distance. I'm sorry. I need to search. Like what we have is the GBU 28, which Israel has. What's the range? Like it's just the bomb. You need to fly in the airspace with F-15, like to drop it. They did not specify the range, but it's the bomb. Oh yeah. 24 kilometers, 15 miles. Have been hit last 3 times. I don't think that they will be deployed like over Iran. Breaking news, Iran did not like missile strikes. You sure? Fuck, one more. The spokesman for the Iranian Armed Forces, General Shekarchi, has said that Israel and the United States will receive the forceful slap. I'll slap you. And Iran's forces are prepared and would be retaliating in force soon. Then soon. Who will be in charge? Who? Spokesman? With counter-strikes. He said a retaliation attack is definite. God help us. It's finally time for the real Iran to return. I hope so, but I don't think so. That one strike will change something. Like, it's the huge heat. But why should there will be the change of regime? For now, I don't see it happening. GBU 58 massive ordnance penetrator. What's the range of it? Once I have Jason Wugler's smartphone, no watch soon, bro. I don't know. I didn't understand. Did you guys hear what Netanyahu said? He was talking crazy like he's fighting for America. You really? I didn't watch like his full video. As those huge trucks that carry the missiles have to be driven big doorway. If you close the doorway, you block all the missiles. Didn't get it. It's interesting what they used. I think I will research it a little later. Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei is reportedly alive and well, and is being briefed on the last night attacks. At least someone alive and well. He's like, what happened? Am I the only one in the bunker? Too bad, yeah. Now the world will see who are real lions in the Middle East. Ha ha ha. So what are they showing? Like Tehran lions. By the way, I eat this one. Lion. I eat lions. Some of the cartoons or previous attacks. Oh, Flight Radar 24. Oh, sorry, guys. Flights clearing Iran and Iraq after airspace closures in both countries following strikes by Israel and Iran. We had time lapse. Have some sound? No, we don't have. And you're so nice with jokes here. Psycho Denys, yeah. It's the Psycho Denys mode. Yeah, usually we've flown like, it's our usual route. I've flown like in Turkish airspace, then you go to Georgia, Azerbaijan, then Tabriz, all across Iran, here across to Dubai. Or in Tehran, like this I used to fly. In, yeah, you probably will not see to Tel Aviv, because the image is blocking. It's like Turkey, Cyprus, Tel Aviv. Actually, Iranian airspace is very important for cross-country flights. Spencer most Natanz is burned deep underground. Yes. So maybe Israel is unable to get deep inside. That's what I was talking about, guys, actually. What time is it for you, Denys? It's 10 minutes to 5 a.m. Thursday Goose 38. Many thanks. Welcome to membership. So it's, according to Austin Technical, it seems like everything is burning. Initial strikes targeting stuff on the surface, not buried underground. So Natanz could actually work after those strikes. But nevertheless, like the strikes on Iranian officials are really, really successful. Ali Shahmani, Supreme Leader Khamenei, right-hand man, was eliminated. Like they publish lots of the information. I hope it will have the clarification. Like we already have the clarification about salami and so on, but not for everyone. Iranian security source tells Reuters that Tehran plans a strong response. Okay. We'll see. That's to America.
History is watching. What side do you want to be on? The one who's fighting for your future, or the one who's doing everything to make sure you don't have?
Okay. Trump are saying Israel for the last time. A very specific reason not mentioned. What? Iran Defense Minister Aziz Nasirjish. If we are attacked, we will attack every United States base in the region. Iranian Su-24 MKs are getting ready. Yeah, actually Ukraine also has those. Yeah, Ali Shahmalkhani, senior advisor of the Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, and member of the Expeditionary Discernment Council, has been critically injured in the last night's Israeli strikes against the capital. It seems like they gather everyone in the same room, like, based on the losses. One like this 1 hour sleep for Denys. Thank you, enjoy 645. If Biden was the president, that would not have never happened. Igor, many thanks too. I'm sorry guys, I'm just hungry a little. Alright, for the second strike we have the strike on Natanz in the Richmond facility. Finally I spelled it correctly. And still from the Austin Technical, the information that just over the surface was hit. Surface elements, I would say, not the bunker, because it has the wall which is 30 feet wide. Tabriz again. It seems like, yeah, daytime smoke. Many thanks. Greetings to Sweden. I tried to spell your name. Sigfrido Gonzalez Flores. Sorry if I misspelled. Thank you. Dennis just woke up. He needs to grab some snacks. Yeah, thank you. Then it should be eating taco. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Thursday. Okay, all three RC-135 Rivet joint aircraft of the Royal Air Force and the United States Air Force. Thank you, Bedade, for membership gifts. Reconnaissance aircraft deployed to Al Dubaid Air Base in Qatar have scrambled and are heading west. Maybe they know something. Maybe the American base could be attacking Qatar? Actually, it's one of the biggest United States bases out there in the Middle East, in Qatar. Wow. Again, Ali Shamkhani is in serious condition. Iran confirms but this commander-in-chief, it's crazy. Do we have some news? Former Secretary of Supreme National Security Council. CCTV footage of the early tonight shows the initial strikes by Israel against the Iranian capital of Tehran. Boom. Yeah, very precise strikes. I wonder about this one. Do they really think that Israel could target the military base? Not the Israel, Iran. Let's hope Ali gets to meet Allah very soon. And the virgins also. Tucker Trump again. Tucker Trump is probably sleeping or playing golf at night. I know. Quite a kaboom, yeah. What do you think, guys? Will Iran strike American bases? Aren't they still flying F-4 Phantoms? No. They have kind of the sophisticated jets provided by Russia. Outage, I heard nothing about this in advance from Hexet Signals chat. One of the best comments so far. Tucker Trump wants his military parade. Yeah, it would be awesome to see the military parade after this. Iran will yell real loud. Yeah, for now. Oh, by the way, let's go and check out their media. What do we have? Like Iran military? My lord. My lord. That's it. Islam Republic. Zionist regime martyred Iranian nuclear scientist Muhammad Mahdi Tehrani and Feridoum Abbasi. So they confirmed that. Breaking. Initial information about targeting Commander-in-Chief Iran's Revolution Guard Hossein Salami. Salami. Confirmed. So they confirm it. It's good actually that they confirm it. If it was Russia, they would say no. Everything is good. The Qatar airport flights to Iraq, Baghdad, and Barsha have been just cancelled due to Israeli attacks on Iran. I'm en route to Moscow. There's 6 rounds. Okay. Okay, a new 30 seconds ago, a new wave of Israeli strikes have reportedly hit Tehran. I think they already went to the bunkers, so they wouldn't stay in their apartments. Additional strikes reported on the Iranian capital of Tehran. More smoke is coming. More smoke. Birds are singing. I think we'll have the sunrise here soon too. In France. I'm now in France. Oil prices are up by 13%. That's what I was talking to you. Here, if we refresh, they're 75.7, rising up a little. Here they say 78. I don't know. Maybe they have different statistics, analytics. Here 75. But yeah, I agree, rising. You're such a fluffy, happy man. Breaking. Israeli airstrikes just hit an RAGC missile site in Tabriz. It was really a big kaboom, I would say. See, 12%. Okay. I bet Putin is happy, yeah. He will be more happy. It's just the beginning. Now the markets will open elsewhere and the prices will rise even higher. We are not like Russians that destroyed Ukraine churches. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know who are we, but okay. The Great Wars has begun. Dark Lord, that's the nickname. Hey Captain Dennis, always good to see you, brother. Good to see you too. I wonder what we have on the Twitch. Oh, 14 people are watching. I cannot lie, I had some salami today. Yeah. Also more distraction from here. Putin is happy he got the Iranian air defense before Iran realized they needed themselves. I think Russia has no supplies from Iranian air defense systems. They received artillery shells and Shahed drones, that's what I know. There were some talks about ballistic missiles, but no confirmation. They have most of the stuff from North Korea, not from Iran. Guys, what do you think, like, in general? Tell me something. Interesting that the United States didn't do this to the North Korea. Yeah, I remember Donald Trump wanted to have a deal with North Korea, not understanding that they don't want deal. There are no humankind of the cities. Sorry. Glory to the heroes. 1 million casualties edition. Yeah, thank you, Tid. Thank you. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. One more milestone passed. Just in, Iran is going kaboom. Yeah, not fully, but yeah, lots of the stuff is kabooming. North Korea had a nuke before. Yeah. North Korea has nukes that can hit Japan and South Korea. That's why no one does this to North Korea. Yeah. Greetings to Uruguay. Astro Gremlin American. Hi. You are awesome too. And Israel don't care about money. I don't know. Well, at least the Iranians will be keeping all their weapons for a while. We'll see. Do you think Russia will step to defend Iran? No. No. They are happy, actually, I think, Russians, about this case. Because they'll have more money in their budget. For them, the Middle East crisis is profitable. Where you're arguing with Kim about it, Trump lost the meantime a court case about the military deployment in California. Oh, interesting. That fish, thank you. Okay, let's go to other news. Do we have some of the upgrade update? Like, we have those Iranian people elsewhere. Is it in, it's Golem. I already told about Golem. 9 illegals, migrants escaped from ICE facility in Newmarket, New Jersey after starting a riot there. Wow. Explosions and air defense activity. Air defense activity? No way. Where? Looks like the air defense, really. They wake up. Okay, it's morning. It's time to wake up. Okay. Haba haba. It didn't help. Like, it's the stupid attack. Really. I mean, the attack is smart. The response is stupid. The defense is stupid. Iran is... That's crazy. Israel strikes. Okay. Qatar. I already seen it. Okay. What do you have from this stuff? Missiles coming from Iran. Are you sure? 1 hour ago, I don't believe in this one. Not eliminated. This guy is not eliminated so far. Yeah, this guy is reportedly at the war site or war room, they say. War room, but they say he was kaputted. Texas pilot ejects himself from F-35B at airbase after crash landing. Oh my god, is it the fresh video? What the hell? Maybe it's the old one, I don't know. Oh, the landing gear, the nose gear is kaputted.
Oh, he just crashed.
No way.
Oh shit.
Indeed. Mom, I can fly.
Oh shit.
Oh, it was the hard landing, really. I think it was to... The airplane stopped by itself, like here. It was no reason to eject.
Crash. Oh shit.
Already, like, 2 legs. Maybe there is the auto eject system, who knows. Sirens now sound across Israel. Yeah, there was reports 3 hours ago, but there were no strikes. What Saudi is saying?
Iran is not a rival to Saudi Arabia. Its army is not among the top 5 armies in the Muslim world. The Saudi economy is larger than the Iranian economy. Iran is far from being equal to Saudi Arabia.
But I've seen that you called the Ayatollah Khamenei the new Hitler of the Middle East.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because he wants to expand. He wants to create his own project in the Middle East, very much like Hitler, who wanted to expand at the time. Many countries around the world and in Europe did not realize how dangerous Hitler was until what happened happened. I don't want to see the same events happening in the Middle East.
Does Saudi Arabia need nuclear weapons to counter Iran?
Saudi Arabia does not want to acquire any nuclear bomb. But without a doubt, if Iran developed a nuclear bomb, we will follow suit as soon as possible.
Yeah, there's also like confrontation between Saudi Arabia and Iran. There was some sort of the peace deal negotiation done. I think China was the mediator. It happened a few years ago, maybe 2, 3, something like that. But they're not the friends at all. So I think Saudis, they're really okay with Israeli strikes on Iran. And pretty much Saudis and Israel, they have lots of the stuff in common, actually. They're both allies of the United States. Yeah, for them, I guess this is profitable because Iran was the threat for them as well in the region. Like, not the direct threat, but it was the pain in the ass. And it is still, because the regime is still out there. Israel puts pressure on the United States to strike Iraq. Iraq or Iran?
Who's the genius that thought of that? I said, it's me.
Our genius.
Unlike Biden, I stay awake at night thinking about how to save our country. He was much better at sleeping than me. Could sleep on a beach. He could sleep on a beach with cameras rolling. I can't do that. But I had an idea.
What a joke.
And I may have to force something. Somebody said, who's the genius that thought of that? I said, it's me. Unlike Biden, I stay.
That's the clown. All right, where are you building? Absolute chaos over the Middle East as airlines clear Iraqi, Jordanian, Jordanian even, Israeli, Syrian, and Iranian airspace. Yeah, I don't know if you have the feel for alternate. That is crazy. I wouldn't like to fly in this region now, even as a passenger. What do you guys think? Oh, we have the huge support. Oh, yeah, already mentioned it. Trump is such a sim, yeah. I couldn't sleep at all last night. Yeah, me too. Clear pass is coming. Denys hate Islam? No. I spent my childhood in an Islamic country, in Uzbekistan. I used to fly in Indonesia, also Islam, like not Islam, Muslim country. I have nothing against Islam. No, it's, for me, it's like equal Christianity, Islam. I don't believe in anything. But so for me, everything is equal. Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, I don't care. I believe in some force, yeah. I believe that something exists out there. Maybe God, you may call it God. Maybe some force that wrote the script. But I do not connect it to any sort of the religion. Some very unlucky flights forced to take massive diversions. Okay. How was it? You fly in Baghdad or what? They fly no. They flown from Arab Emirates towards Baghdad right before landing. They turned away. Oh no, they were flying to maybe Turkey. And now they fly here. This is the Abu Etihad Airlines 777. Well, I'm sure they have lots of the fuel there. Where they fly? To Chicago. Chicago. I'm going to grow my thumbnails really long. The first statement by Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei since the start of the ongoing Israeli air campaign against Iran. At dawn today, the Zionist regime extended its vile and blood-stained hand to commit a crime in our beloved country, further exposing its wicked nature by targeting residential areas where your generals live. The regime must now await severe punishment. Okay, so what could be that punishment? The powerful hand of the armed forces of the Islamic Republic will not let them to go unpunished. God willing, in the enemy attacks, a number of the commanders and scientists were martyred. Yeah, they confirmed that. Nice. Their successor and colleagues will immediately carry on their duties, God willing. I'm not sure about that one. With this crime, the Zionist regime has prepared a bitter and painful fate for itself and will certainly receive it. Yeah. The most Ukrainians' way of drinking. I don't know. I don't drink. Like Diet Cola, maybe water, Monster energy drinks. Daddy Hutch, thank you so much for support. Israel has also killed Mohammad Reza Ashtiani, the deputy chief of the armed forces of the Islamic regime. That's crazy. That's crazy. And they're saying about some sort of the response. It seems like Iran is the total incompetent army, incompetent leadership. I'm saying that Trump is incompetent, but it seems like Iran is more incompetent. It's worse than Russia. They slept, like their air defense wasn't working, everything, like, where is the defense? Where is the defense? New wave strikes, Iran capital. Air strikes against Iran. From Canada, thank you for live stream. Thank you, Richard, how? Greetings to Canada. So, those sad guys, they're like, hold on, where are you? You are with virgins? Already? That's crazy. Issues the first statement after attack. Okay. Looks like... Oh, at least he is alive. That's... Hey! Successful defense. N12 reports that initial retaliation by Iran against Israel is expected in the next 2 hours. Fuck, so I'm gonna stream for 2 hours more? It's kind of... Hopefully. N12 reports that initial retaliation by Iran against Israel is expected in the next 2 hours, with preparations underway to defend against such an attack. The preparations in Israel are underway. So in 2 hours they will strike, yeah? And those missiles will have to, like, if there are drones, slow drones, like Shahids, they may fly for 3 hours to Israel, maybe more. If there is a ballistic missile, they're fast. I don't know. That's crazy. Guy Fallon. Please keep up, friend from Seattle. Oh, Seattle is a nice place. My father used to study in Seattle. Then we live in... when we used to live in Uzbekistan, in Tashkent. My father was an engineer in Uzbekistan Airways, technician on airplanes. He went to Seattle, to Boeing factory for training on Boeing 767. He spent there 3 months and he filmed some of the videos. Back then we hadn't had those, digital cameras and so on. So he filmed on a very old camera, and I watched his video about the life in Seattle. He filmed some, short clips, and we have those we chess players back then, and I played. Wow, the life in Seattle, it's so interesting, wonderful nature, and it's cool. It was cool, really, because after all, in Tashkent, the infrastructure by that time was really terrible. It was ex-Soviet times, you know, everything still was not so developed. And I was really impressed that you have, you know, basketball fields near the schools, soccer fields. They're free. You can go there, you can play, you can do whatever you want to do, like active stuff. In ex-Soviet countries, it's kind of rare. But now it's okay. Now it's much, much, much better. So I know Seattle from my childhood. Then my father brought that VHS cassette, and I watched this, his vlog, let's say. I wish I could see Ukraine. Yeah, maybe one day then the war is over. I didn't know it would escalate so fast. I thought like they'll strike on weekend or something, but Friday. That. We remain committed to a diplomatic resolution. This is tweeted by Marco Rubio, retweeted 5 hours ago. We remain committed to a diplomatic resolution to the Iranian nuclear issue. My entire administration has been directed to negotiate with Iran. They could be a great country, but they first must completely give up hopes of obtaining a nuclear weapon. Thank you for attention to this matter. 5 hours ago, retweeted. That's crazy. An Israeli official told Fox News, "We are just getting started." Wow, that's crazy. Iran has launched missiles. Iran Observer. For sure, that's the reliable source. New explosives are skirted Tehran. Iran defense Tehran got activated. Activated again. Maybe they forgot to activate it. To activate your air defense, please go to our service. Or subscribe. It's crazy. Unconfirmed reports of general mobilization budget forces. What? No, confirmed. Oh, they confirm again. Salami, Sadar Rashid, this is Golem. Feridun Abbasi, nuclear scientist. And it's just the beginning, they say. I mean, Israel says. Yeah, it's interesting that Israel media and everything confirms most of the stuff. Unconfirmed announcement. And here we have confirmed announcement. So yeah, Salami was confirmed. Oh, what a night. What a night. Israel launches fourth freaking wave of airstrikes against Iran and hits targets in Tehran, Marageh, Urmia, and Aves. Both the United States and UK appear to evacuate military aircraft from airbase. Just the reconnaissance aircraft. They seems pleased to confirm it. What the fuck? Maybe they gonna tell that they gonna, respond for their death, like not respond, like revenge. Then your air defense is just shrapnel from stuff blowing up on the ground. You may be the... Yeah. But this is stupid. Like, again, I'm saying that Iran wasn't really prepared for anything. Like, so far, they're just annihilated. Not sure about the bunker parts of the nuclear facilities. As Austin Technical report, it's kind of the thick walls are there, 30 feet. I'm not sure if Israel can reach everything, but military command, scientists were staying in their apartments. You need to be absolutely stupid to do it, not to take those precautions. Actually, I feel really sorry for Iran, LOL. Yeah, like, I don't know. Everyone expected the strike, but not them. Video released by Iranian state media shows the destroyed residential building in Tehran where Iranian physicist Mohammad Mehdi Terashi lived. The semi-official student news network reported about his wife and child were also in the house. That's sad. That's sad. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Footage of the Ukrainian farmers dropping Gimler's rocket on Russian Pion. Pion is 203mm heavy artillery. Boom. Burning. Oh, what are recommendations we have? Breaking France surrender. No, France is actually... You guys do not underestimate France. Bye. But they say that he's in the war room. Do they? Do they say like that? Come on, Islamic Republic of Iran. Tell us. Breaking message, Supreme Leader, the Islamic Revolution, blah, blah, blah. Okay. With this, they will attack with this Mosin rifle, or what is this? I'll not show it to you. Do not scare us with death. We are heralds of death. Okay. Yeah, I think they reported the guy was in the war room. Well, someone reported. No, I don't want to follow this shit. Iran military, they do not publish anything. Tehran, maybe? Tehran. Oh, how many? In the name of God, the beneficent and the merciful. January 2020? 4 minutes ago. Zionist regime should anticipate a severe punishment, but God's grace and powerful arm of Islamic Republic armed forces won't let them go unpunished. Oh, we already know that. Like 2 hours, yeah? 2 hours waiting. Oh. Iran now confirms that Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Islamic Republic of Iran was killed tonight by Israel. So he was the number 2 Iran after Khamenei. Number 2. But before they told he was in a war room. That's why I was laughing, because we already knew that he was kaputted. Thanks for the warning. Israel keeps giving Iran a reason to pursue nukes. They pursued those nukes before. Like, you say, like, Ukraine with attack on Russian bombers gave the reason for Russia to strike Ukraine. Like, Russia was already striking Ukraine. Iran was already pursuing to reach those nukes. There is no change. The only change goes like, it's the huge strike on Iran's regime, indeed. We'll see what it might lead to, and the oil prices will rise high. Good morning to Berlin. Guten Morgen. Iran was also attacking for years via proxies. Yeah. Peter Poors, welcome to membership. They hit the drone factory? No, some sort of the missile spot. Maybe for ballistic missiles. I think Israel already knows where the attack is coming from. Yeah, we have the confirmation that the chief of the general staff of the armed forces, Gerasimov, Iranian Gerasimov, Mohammad Bagheti, is now confirmed to have been eliminated. So Salami, Baguette, Golan, who else? Like, there are tons of... Too much dead space, Denys. Yeah. They say like he was in a war room. I wonder what I should film like today about Ukrainians update. It's not so interesting anymore compared to those news. I will not even able to put those persons in a thumbnail because there is not enough space. You'll need to search for the faces in microscope. That's how much I need to put in a thumbnail of those guys with the crosses. Really huge strike of Israel. That's outstanding. Do we know what kind of salami paper? Greta says, how dare you? Yeah, Greta. Bloomberg. Greta Bloomberg. Do a joint Ukraine and Middle East update. Yeah, I think so. Like a joint update, single video will be enough. I wonder if this video is getting demonetized. I'll check. Because we report about those kind of the events, you know. Monetization, so far it's on. So far it's on. Okay. What's about Twitch? That's the interesting morning. Yeah, it is. Indeed, it's interesting, quite interesting. That's crazy morning. I'm also recording this video. Maybe I'm gonna kite my live stream and publish the most interesting parts. I wonder, like the most interesting, like people wouldn't watch everything. Number 2 in Iran after Ayatollah Khamenei. That's crazy loss. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And they're speaking about some sort of the response if they lost the Zionist regime. This lesson for you. Oh. David Z. Iran's arsenal of missiles, drones, and sea mines would cripple United States carriers and bases. Oh, the Russian propaganda is interesting. Oh, those are birds. I thought that those are the Shahid drones. That's crazy, guys, what is happening. It's like, oh my god, stream. What's happening? That's the shit happening out there. Birds aren't real, Denys. You sure? Those are the spies, yeah? With the cameras. And chemtrails are real, indeed. Canada sailed up there 2022, assist the time stone safari. Do not monk their bird-based defense. Those pigeons are highly trained to intercept missiles. Kind of, maybe they're on a day off today, I don't know. You're right, Denys. I'm right with one thing, that Israel is fucked up. Oh, sorry, Israel, not Israel. Iran, Israel, all start from I. Iran fucked up with its defense. And here it's not like the Israel special operation. No, it's incompetence of Iran. Why do they lost this guy? Why do they lost other like high commanders and nuclear facilities? And it wasn't really the strike of the United States, just Israel. What if it was United States? Denys, I just want to say thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. SM Stermo. Thanks for watching the Boeing. Nothing really comes as a surprise anymore. Yeah, like Iran shows its incompetence in defense. Really incompetence. We're gonna see with their strike, like in response, but I think it will be like nothing serious. I think so. Especially then they lost their home. Who will, like, this guy is no go. Who will give the orders? Who, like, they're in panic now. I'm sure about it. They're in chaos. Like Khamenei is now screaming, "We need to respond." But with what? How? You need to plan this operation ahead. If you lose your military command, that's the response will be nothing. Like, they're fucked up, really. The USA doesn't want to be involved to leave us out of this holy war. I think Israel is in shock itself. Like what they've done. They didn't expect this success, I think. Yeah, they targeted, but okay, we'll target it that much. Yeah, I'm also in shock. Like how incompetent the military command could be by not just protecting their important facilities, but not protecting themselves. Like there should be some sort of the natural instincts of the self-security, self-survival instincts. No? Okay. New news. The Atomic Energy Organization of Iran confirms that Natanz nuclear facility central Iran has suffered major damage as a result of the missile strikes. So, if there is the major atomic energy blah blah blah, why they didn't put the air defense there? Why wasn't it active? Why? Why? Like, I think if Israel thought that this attack would be that successful, they would do this operation long time ago, without any sort of negotiations. Iran is poor already. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Fallout is a good game, but I do not expect any sort of the Fallout there. Grass is real. Yeah. So this idea, like, of those dictator regimes, like I already said to you, that they live in the parallel worlds, they think about their own, they have the sick vision of events. I think they really believe in their own propaganda with this stuff. They do not realize what is happening really in the world. Iran's atomic energy chief confirms that nuclear reactor at the Natanz underground nuclear facility has been destroyed by Israeli airstrikes. So Austin Technical before said that there was just a surface kaboom, but here we have the information about the facility has been destroyed. It means that this 30 feet wall or ceiling, thick wall was penetrated. I wonder about nuclear fallout. If it is really a nuclear reactor there. Nuclear reactor. Interesting. I thought there is the place where they enrich uranium, but without reactor. But there is nuclear reactor, so I don't know. Maybe there will be fallout, some sort of. My high school rocket projects was more effective than the Russian S-300. I wonder if about, like, I will try to search just a moment. No, it's hard to reach the research. I think I'll do it with ChatGPT. Hi chat, tell me about Iranian air defense. What kind of the air defense they have and in what quantity? Chad. Iranian pretty layered air defense. Yeah, we saw it today. Long range systems. S-300, yeah. Russian made more than about 4 batteries. Delivered around 2016, 2017. Main system defend, okay. But not top of the line anymore. Bavar. Iranian made S-300 equivalent or better on paper, but less tested. They had the opportunity to test it today. Probably test failed. Medium range, Sayad 2, Sayad 3, Sayad 4. Series of the SAMs based on US SM-1 design modified, installed on Talash Air. I think this was hit today. Khordat-15 Iranian system supposedly capable. Supposedly, the main word here. Capable of hitting stealth targets. Around 16 batteries. RAD. Short range system, manpads. Quantity. S300. 4 batteries. Bavar 373. Like, they have quite a lot of the air defense. Tor is quite capable. Thousands of manpads. AAA cannons. We heard that they used that stuff today. On one of the video showed it, but still didn't help. Okay, tell me about the bunker penetration weaponry, bombs or cruise missiles, which Israel has. I need the maximum range, what they have, like the maximum range. Is it the cruise missile or bomb? Spice 2000, Israeli-made glide bomb, 2,000 pounds, max glide range 100 kilometers. Oh, here we have a bomb depends on aircraft radius, combat radius. Okay, what bomb can we use like without entering Iranian airspace? Is there some sort of the bomb like that? I think it's not possible, like, to use the bomb without entering Iranian airspace. I think so. Bombs with missiles. Cruise missiles. Popeye Turbo. Submarine range, possibly range, front range. Okay, do they have the cruise missile? Which is capable to hit bunkers. Popeye. Okay, I'm gonna research that. Laura ballistic missile. This is the closest thing Israel has to external deep strike penetrator without using bombers. High speed ballistic trajectory. Maybe this one. Impact velocity. Much better penetration than cruise missile. Range 400 kilometers. If Israel stations Laura within the range of Azerbaijan Gulf, could be deeper bunkers than any cruise missile. Okay. Okay. Thankfully we have some ChatGPT. Thanks, John. What the hell is happening there? One more discotheque. New video shows the damage done by Israeli airstrikes against the Iranian ballistic missile site in Tabriz. So ballistic missile, I think it was really ambushed. Really no go anymore. They hit something there. Yeah, it's the rave discotheque. Good morning. With all ongoing events in Iran, it will be a busy day, indeed. Here comes the sun, and planes disappear like vampires. Israel wing of Zion 767 presidential transport aircraft has scrambled from Tel Aviv and is heading west. The aircraft scrambled during the previous Iranian missile strike last year, so they wait for the response. Fuck. I just wonder how long should I sit here. This is starting to feel like a success. So far, yeah. So far, yeah. I don't know how equally Iran can respond on that. There is no possible variant for them. I think so. They're fucked. One of Iran's top nuclear experts has been killed. Ahmad Zera, I will wait for someone to post the full picture with everyone there, and it will be like a very huge list. I wonder if the nuclear talks on Sunday are still going to happen. Yeah. Way past bedtime. Way past bedtime. Right, Ben Gurion International Airport Tel Aviv has temporarily reopened to allow commercial flights on the ground to depart from Israel. Additionally, wing zone, we already saw that this airplane. Actually, Tel Aviv closes all the night. Like, it's the standard schedule for it to be closed. During the night time, just not to, noise, too much noise. Oh my god, I'm also fucked. I need to sleep a lot, but I can't because it's not happening every day, guys. Israeli regime is expected to be wiped out. Whoever allowed this attack will pay a heavy price. Yeah, we know. Iranians are about to get their asses kicked. 2 hours ago posted. China sends 2 aircraft carriers into Pacific for the first time ever. Okay. I need some new news. Come on. What do you think, guys? Is it popping off? I don't know. Monday is too late if the week ends. Yeah, Russia will send Iran stuff. Russia, or no more drones for Russia, guys. As I told you, Russia is producing their own drones, analogs or copies of Shahid drones. Iran no longer supply any sort of the spare parts to them. Iran trash talk at less than 4 hours, not more. Israel is very powerful. It seems like after today's strike, yeah. Or maybe Iran is not powerful at all. I don't know. Or wasn't prepared. I don't know. It's the dumbest defense in the world, which Iran has. The stupidest. Yeah, Israel is extremely powerful. I don't know. Maybe. Their today's attack was really successful. I think if Israel's attack is successful, if it is proven, then Donald Trump would say it's because of him. Although it seems good for Ukraine, for Iran to become distracted by local conflict with it. I want to safely for all civilians, and Israel seems to be starting something which will very harmful. We'll see. Thank you so much for support. I think that this stuff is profitable for Russia after all. Well, Israel thought that it's the final like drop for Iran to. Maybe they received the data from intelligence again. I am telling that Iran is up to produce nuclear bomb, nuclear warhead, so they decided to strike. Their decision, we'll see where it leads. I think no one is capable to predict anything, especially in Middle East. Taka will end the war in 24 hours, lol. Yeah, Ozzy, I agree. Does Iran have any allies other than Russia? I think China may, in a way, support Iran in one or other way. At least they sell their oil to China. I think Iran is starting to believe in their own lies. Yeah, I also think like that. Geram Slava. I would assume they learned Iran was very close to nuclear warhead and some... Yeah, they say like this. Go to the bed, but the second wave will come in like 2, 3, 4 hours. Maybe. Frank, welcome to membership. Trump gave 60 days to negotiate, 61 first day, lol. Iran can't even produce the top 40 Billboard music brand. Iran supplies a majority of China's oil, yeah. Like, it's their main customer. Iran's atomic energy chief. Yeah. We heard this already. Any other news? Maybe for you. Maybe for us.
I think we should skip it. I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it. World War III, folks. Hard pass. We've got enough.
That's the fake video. Israeli missiles to Iran were launched from Iraqi airspace, which is controlled by USA. So USA. I wonder if the nuclear talks on Sunday. Yeah. They're not going to happen. What is this? This is the old video. I remember. I recall. Some Z blogger. Breaking Russia capture more territory in the months than made in almost since 2022. Wow. Yeah. Missile strike on the way to Israel. Yeah. We'll see. On April 12th, Trump gave Iran a 10-day ultimatum to reach an agreement on its nuclear program. Today is 61st. Interesting. Meanwhile, territorial gains are actually slower than they were in World War I, yeah. And with heavy losses. Just been streaming 3 hours, drop a like. Yeah, thank you. Denys don't like America anymore. It's how we showed that anyone else in today's stream. Why retracted message? Are you a bot? Trump was going to make a peace with Iran, and Netanyahu couldn't allow that to happen. Yeah. Congratulations, SpaceX team. 500 for con flight. Wow. Thank you, librarian super money. Retired veteran. I don't think that they went really to Iranian airspace. No, I don't have enough energy. Hollowed human. I want actually to go to bed, but I'm afraid to lose some important news. I'm afraid to lose important news. Yesterday I covered like lots of the stuff happening in with Air India, Boeing 787, and I really enjoyed that stuff. Like, I do not enjoy what happened to the airplane, the aviation accident, but I enjoy aviation. I'm very competent in that space. Yeah, for now I'm also, I would say, more or less competent with analytics about the war in Ukraine and so on. But with aviation, still, it's my field. I like it. I also think people like it as well. Like, for example, let me show you. That's my other channel, Pilot Blog, dedicated to aviation. Yesterday, I immediately then I heard about the news with Air India. Then first CCTV camera image or eyewitness filmed the video. I filmed it. Short video explaining what happened, how many passengers on board the flight, blah blah blah. And you see, we have like in 17 hours 926,000 views. Then the next video, like, I got the questions about flaps, landing gears, rust, 721,000. Then there was a new video released and 2.5 million. That's crazy. And the last video where I show the wreckage, where after all the sleds are extended, probably manually. There also could be auto sled function. It also exists on the 737. Then the airplane is stalling. They could be deflected automatically. Not sure about the configuration of the airplane so far. So every I'm going to the topic, I try to dig down to get more information to give it to the audience. They feel it, then they watch me. So I think my videos are the most watched out there about the topic. One of the most, at least. One mayor on Air India have reportedly powerful angel. Yeah, I was at first, then I saw the guy walking out, and people told that, okay, this guy is the passenger. I thought that maybe it's just a local guy, who found the boarding pass and who was hurt, and he was just walking there. I'm the passenger, blah blah blah. And then we had the confirmation that he was really a passenger, because the airplane was destroyed. Like, there was no airplane left, just a tiny tail part. And then I saw the wreckage. Okay, I said in my first video, it's no go. It's like kaput. No one may survive that. But the one guy walked away with his own feet. I don't have the explanation for it. Maybe the airplane just ripped apart and he was thrown away in this kind of the wreck, hole, crack. I don't know. It's impossible survival. If you saw the wreckage, you would understand. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah, I told it in my video about it as well. So it's like a miracle. Absolutely miracle. It's not even like the angel. It's something. It's like a God himself saved him. Set 77. Thank you so much for your kind support. But again, from the aviation channel, I don't have like lots of the. Again, people are watching me from India mostly again, and before they watch me from India. And in India, you don't have such monetization as you have from United States. So yeah, those videos, even though they have many views, but I do not earn a lot. So it's just filming the stuff. Thank you again for support. According to Al Arabi, United States still intends to have nuclear. Are they joking? Right. Are they joking? According to Al Arabi, United States still intends to have nuclear talks with Iran on Sunday. Come on. That's crazy. Talks about what? Nuclear talks about what? Nuclear facilities are being. Israeli former Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. Israel's strike against Iran nuclear program and military was vital and done at the very last moment possible. Okay. All Israel left-right support section, defense. Okay. Rubio, why so sad? Speaking earlier to the Fox News, President Donald Trump says that he was aware of Israel's plan to strike Iran beforehand, but that the United States was not involved in military, with him adding, Iran cannot have nuclear bomb, blah, blah, blah. Wow. Indeed, wow. It's funny. Yes, will win. Okay, little Marco, yeah. Rubio looks like C. He also looks like a bear, a Winnie the Pooh. New studio, they were recommended. I'm recording from France, from just a random house here. Salam is cooking, yeah. Is there even anyone in Iran left to talk to at this point? Well, Khamenei, he's there. Like we can check out. Trump sends a message to Iran. Iran cannot have nuclear bomb, and we are hoping to get back to the negotiating table. We will see. There are several people in the leadership that will not be coming back. Oh, this is funny. Reference to some of the Iranian leaders who were killed tonight by Israel. A reference to... Oh, fuck. I think he's joking, like... Any news from, like, Zionist? Okay, we understood, but any sort of the response? What is this? What's this art means? Statement number 1, General Staff of the Armed Forces. Okay. In early hours of Friday, Zionist regime carried out aggressive, reckless attack. I think it was the reckless defense. On several areas of the country, including both civilian and military zones, assault resulted in the communication center of the General Staff of the Armed Forces, while strongly condemned blatant aggression. Come on. In the line of the commander-in-chief, Do they know English? I think no. Cowardly act will be crushing and regretting. Okay. Iran military. Just random whining, just like Russia. Yeah, indeed. Like, I understood that Iran is completely out of reality. With the crime, nothing new from Khamenei as well. Who else we have? Mr. Tardigrat, or who the hell is he? Sorry, I don't know you're Iranian, but some strange pictures, that's it. Strange pictures. No, I don't want to follow. Iran issues a threat against the United States. Okay, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, the Zionist regime could not have carried out this attack without the United States coordination and approval. The United States is Israel's main backer, Mr. Becker, will also bear full responsibility for the consequences. Okay, it's understandable that they would threat some of the American bases. By the way, there were strikes reported in Baghdad. What Joe Biden, our pensioner, replies? June the 6th. Joe, sleeping too much? I'm sure that the United States is really worried. Maybe. I'm sure that Israel is shocked also by its attack. I think they didn't expect this result. I mean, they aimed towards the proper facilities, but they didn't expect that the defense of Iran would be so pathetic. That's crazy. Following President Donald Trump. America is back. Also the last post on January the 20th. Here just some of the reposts. Statement, we already read it, so yeah. Guys, I think I'll make a break. I need to sleep. I cannot handle it any longer. Like, I cannot stay awake. I need some rest. Too much. Thank you for being with me with this live stream. I think it's already understandable that Israel already launched a successful strike, and there will be several hours for Iran to respond. Maybe they will respond this night, maybe later. I don't know. I think they will not be able to respond in some hours because they lost their head military command and so on. It's crazy devastation. We have what we have. Let's go and see about the by the way, oil prices, crude oil prices. Rising, but not that dramatic, I would say. $1 for the last few hours. I watch your videos every day. I hope it covers tomorrow. Richard, thank you so much for your kind support. Yeah, interesting stream, guys. Thank you so much for participating. I wish you all a peaceful sky wherever you are, and